Endurance is the crown of the soul, the fire that refines all other virtues. Without endurance, courage fades, wisdom goes unused, discipline cracks, and love grows. Called to endure is not merely to survive, but to grow stronger through what was meant to break you. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." This simple Stoic command holds the power of kings for those who learn to endure with grace, rise above the storms they once feared, and walk through trials that would have defeated their former self. Do not ask for a lighter burden, ask for a stronger back. Do not beg for the world to be kinder. Become someone who needs less kindness and gives more of it. For endurance is not passive, it is active, it is noble, it is the slow rising each morning with resolve, the choosing of the difficult road, because it leads upward. Life will stretch you, test you, silence you, offend you, but it is in these very moments that the soul is sculpted. You do not grow under comfort, you grow under pressure. As the tree roots dig deepest in the drought, so your strength is forged when the sun is scorching and the rain is long withheld. Epictetus said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are," and he was right, for when the winds blow and the walls fall and the voices leave and the lights go out, who are you? Then that is the question that endurance answers. The world may mock you, abandon you, misunderstand you, but if you stand firm within yourself, unshaken by opinion, unmoved by rejection, you become unbreakable, not because nothing hurts you, but because nothing owns you. Every trial has its teaching, every sorrow has its shaping. Do not curse your pain, transform it. Do not hide from your suffering, harvest it, for even the sharpest wound can become the source of your deepest wisdom. Heraclitus believed that struggle is the father of all things. War is the father of all and king of all. And though it is not literal war, it is the inner war, the clash between weakness and strength, between fear and resolve, between doubt and faith that creates greatness. There is beauty in enduring silently, in holding your peace, when wronged, in doing your duty, when no one sees, in rising again, after the 5th fall, the 10th, the 100th, and with every fall, the soul gathers weight, the heart expands, the will becomes steel. Aristotle knew that excellence is not an act, but a habit, and habit is born through repetition, and repetition requires endurance, not once, not twice, but daily, rising, doing, trying, failing, adjusting, continuing. That is how mastery is made. You may be tired now, you may feel like giving up, you may think your efforts are in vain, but you must hold fast, for the dawn always comes after the darkest hour, and though the mountain seems endless, every step is progress, every breath a victory. So endure not as a slave, but as a warrior, not with bitterness, but with resolve, for the one who endures with virtue becomes a light in the darkness, a tower in the storm, a force that even fate must bow. Before you were not born to quit, you were born to rise. You were not shaped for ease, you were shaped for glory, and that glory is found not in victory alone, but in the silent march through difficulty, with your eyes set high and your soul anchored deep. This is endurance, this is strength, this is the path of the wise. Within you, there is a place untouched by the storms of life, a sanctuary that cannot be breached by insult or injury or loss. This place is your inner fortress, and it is here that the wise dwell. It is here that peace lives regardless of what roars outside. The Stoics spoke often of this inner citadel. Marcus Aurelius called it the mind free from passion, a fortress for the soul. And Epictetus said, "No one can harm you unless you allow them into your mind, unless you surrender your own judgment. You see, the true strength is not the ability to control the world, but the ability to control yourself, for the world will change, spin, rage, burn, freeze, love you, hate you, praise you, reject you, and all this is beyond your grasp. But your mind, your character, your soul remain within your command to build the inner fortress. You must first recognize what is yours and what is not, your reputation, your possessions, your status, your body, even your life. These are external. They may come, they may go, but your response to all of them, that is internal, that is yours forever. You must train your thoughts like a warrior trains with his sword. You must cut down every lie, every fear, every weakness with reason and clarity. You must not let emotion command your ship. Let reason be the captain. Let wisdom chart the course, and let virtue steer through storms. Do not wait for the world to become calm. Become calm yourself. Do not pray for the sea to be still. Become the lighthouse that guides, even when the waves are violent and the night is thick, for the world does not owe you peace, but you owe it to yourself to remain unshaken. The philosopher's life is not withdrawn from reality. It is immersed in reality with the strength not to be corrupted by it, to live in the marketplace and still be free to walk among men, and still be sovereign to hear chaos and yet possess silence. Socrates stood before death and drank the poison, not with trembling, but with serenity, for his fortress was complete. Nothing could reach him, not slander, not judgment, not even death itself. He said, "A man who is good for anything ought not to calculate the chance of living or dying, but whether he is doing right or wrong." This is the height of freedom, not doing what you want, but being unmoved by what you fear, when your happiness no longer depends on fortune or approval or health or gain. You are truly free, and that is the goal, to build a soul that cannot be shaken, a will that cannot be bent, a heart that cannot be corrupted. Your fortress is built through practice, through meditation, through silence, through struggle. Every insult you bear with grace, every loss you endure with wisdom, every failure you rise from with courage strengthens its walls. Each morning, you begin again. Each evening, you reflect each decision you make in alignment with virtue, adds stone to stone. And this fortress is not cold, it is warm. It is not proud, it is humble, for it knows its strength is not from domination, but from discipline, not from power over others, but power over the self. So return to it. Often return to that place within where nothing can touch you, where you remember who you are, not what the world says, not what time erodes, not what fear invents, but who you are in essence, pure, eternal, enduring. Build it daily, live from it fully, and when the winds howl and the foundations of the world crack, you will stand unmoved, for the fortress is not outside, it is within, and the soul that is rooted in wisdom cannot fall. If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.